In today's video, we will be taking a quick look at a all-grain chocolate stout. Now, this is probably going to be recognised by most of you because it's one I have done before. In fact, it was the very first all-grain recipe that I put through my pint of three. This recipe was one of the Malt Miller's recipes listed on their website. I took the recipe and rescaled it, tweaked it a little bit to fit the pint of three and 10 pint brewing, and the results turned out fantastic. It was a very good result, and it was something that really encouraged me to proceed with all grain brewing in my pint of threes. I find this recipe particularly good for beginners and for your first adventure in all grain brewing in your pint of three, because the recipe is one of those that you just can't really go wrong. The results are consistent. It's quite a simple process to follow, being there's only one type of hops to be added. It's just basically an early hop addition and a late hop addition, and that's it, job done. And the results are always consistently good. So, it's a good one for beginners, and the price for this is less than £10 to purchase, which I think is fantastic. For this type of custom-made recipe, I always use the Malt Miller's recipe generator, which I think is fantastic. When you're doing custom recipes or small batch, or sometimes I'm doing 8-pint recipes, sometimes 10 pints. When you're mixing and matching and trying different ideas, even I've started experimenting with part grains, so I'm buying little mini batches of grains and stuff, and the Malt Miller's recipe generator is just fantastic. You can put all your details in by the gram, your whole recipe, the yeast, the hops, and they'll just custom make the pack for you and send it through the post, So I definitely recommend that. And no doubt most of you guys already know the Malt Miller well and will already be making such purchases from them. So this chocolate stout recipe has had a 60-minute mash, a 30-minute boil, and it went into fermentation for 9 days, and then straight in the fridge for conditioning for 7 days. It is now in the fridge, ready to taste and test. So let's go and get a glass. So here it is. It looks very good. It looks very luxurious. It's got a nice head on it. You can smell the chocolate tones coming through there, the notes of chocolate. It smells really fresh, really luxurious, exuberant, and taster. So, definitely like the look of it, like the smell of it. Let's have a taste test, although, of course, we've tasted this many times over. Well, it's not going to surprise you, but I think it tastes fine. It's a very easy to drink. It's about 4.2% ABV, so it's not too strong. It's quite a luxurious chocolate stout. It's just a pleasure to drink. It shows you from a very easy recipe, a very easy process. It really shows you the quality of all grain brewing and the results that you can achieve in your pint of three. That's why it's a great starting point, because it opens up your eyes to all grain brewing. When I've ever given anybody this to taste, they test it, and the first thing they say is, can't believe it's homebrew. It's almost like too good to be true that somebody's brewed this at home, and yet we make such a simple job of it in the pint of three. The result is unbelievable. So there you go. I like it. It is a cracker, but of course, for formality, we will now ask the question, would I buy it again? So the verdict for this one is as follows. Yes, of course I would. I've already bought it again. I've bought it numerous times. So yeah, I would buy it again. I definitely recommend it. This time, incidentally, I will post the recipe in the description, and I will also copy it into the comments if you find that easier to find. I did attempt to post a recipe in the past. I put it on the screen in an image that could have been screenshotted, but the quality was poor, and numerous people have asked me for this recipe, and that's really, in truth, the purpose of why I decided to make this quick video, so I could put the recipe out officially. And this is the very latest version, the very latest information of the recipe. It's been tweaked slightly over the time. So I will copy that information for you. And if you want to give it a go, take down the details, cut and paste job, get yourself on the malt miller, recipe generator, custom make the recipe, and it will no doubt work out fantastically for you as well. Before we wrap this video up, I would just like to mention this t-shirt, which you're no doubt wondering, and what the hell is he wearing that t-shirt for, and where's that traditional apron? Well, this is not my new branding. This is I'm not reinventing myself. This is not the new me. In actual fact, the story behind this is there's a fellow YouTuber. He calls himself the Hopper Beer Reviews. I like watching this guy. He doesn't take reviewing beer too seriously. There's a lot of funny stuff in his reviews of beer. If you like these kind of antics when you actually watch a beer review and you like to see a bit of funny stuff with it, then I'd highly recommend that you give him a quick look over. I just decided, this is not paid promotion. I've not been given this t-shirt to promote on his behalf. I actually bought this out my own money, and I just decided that I would give him a shout out for his channel. I will drop his link, Hopper Beer Reviews, to his channel in the description. And if you want to go and check him out, then that's up to you. If you don't, well, it's no skin off my nose. So there you go. So there you have it. That is the conclusion of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.